What's up, you guys, and welcome to a whole new episode of Tony Approved. Today's video is going to be all about Soul. Not Soul like soul, but Soul, the movie. This movie is so great. I think it is an amazing film that is appropriate for all ages. So I wanted to hop on real quick, do a video, and let you guys know about some of the stuff that I took away from it. Before we get started, please make sure that you like and subscribe so you can stay in the know of everything that Tony Approved has coming at you. For starters, I love the animation of this movie. The lead character in this movie is black, so you get to see other black characters featured in the movie as his friends, his family members, and Black Lives Matter, and so does inclusion. I love all of the animation of all of the characters in the movie. My favorite character actually was Dez. I think that's his name. Oh, hold on. Just in case you guys haven't seen it, Soul is about this musician named Joe who is on the quest to find his main purpose in life when it comes to music. And once he gets his main opportunity he's always been looking for, he falls in a manhole and he dies. Turns himself into a soul, and the movie goes from there. Dez's character was drawn so beautifully, if you ask me, in my opinion. I feel like this character looks like someone that I would know. You know, big dude, tattoos, beard on his face, and he just seems so relatable. Even when it comes to the voice actors and the dialogue was even rooted into the culture. Just little couple ad-libs that was added in of different things that different ways that we would say certain lines in our everyday life. The barbershop is pretty significant to black people. Our hair is something that is very important to us. You're either gonna find us at some point in a barbershop or in a beauty salon, and that's when you get the best conversations about any and everything. I thought it was very neat how when 22 was inside of the barbershop and it was having a conversation, and there was that one hater that was putting her down, how 22 called him out on it and was like, hey, you know what, you really don't have a problem with what it is that I want to do. You're just projecting your own insecurities onto me. And that was a very significant part in the movie, and I'm glad that Disney actually showcased that to the younger generation, because that is a lesson. And if you're a parent and you're watching it with your kid, that is an important part of the movie for you to stop and make sure that they get that, because that is so reality. Whether you're in a barbershop, beauty salon, or just somewhere out in the world, 9 times out of 10, if you have more than 2 or 3 people that are with you, and sometimes even less than that, and you're telling them your dreams and your goals and aspirations, some negative Nancy is gonna have something to say that's gonna try to throw you off of your game or try to sow a couple seeds of doubt. But you gotta just look past that, keep your focus, and keep your eye on where it is that you're going. If others projecting their own insecurities on you was a theme for the child, dead-end jobs was a theme for the adults. The film talks about how individuals who are not serving their purpose but are working their normal 9 to 5 are basically like dead souls walking around the office. And that category is so easy to find yourself in. Either you become 18 years old and you graduate, you get your degree, and then you're working in the field, and unless the field is something you absolutely love and you breathe and you wake up and you enjoy to do every morning, eventually it's gonna get kind of boring with your everyday life. But it's a check and it's steady income, so most people will stay in a job just for that. Or you can be 18 years old just getting out of high school, and you can get a job at like a bank or a call center or UPS, Publix, where you can possibly, honestly, if you're doing really good and a good employee and you work your way up, easily make between $30,000 and $50,000 a year, which is great income coming in for somebody that's under 25. But once again, you can get used to that type of income because you hit the lick the first time when you got a job and you get stuck in that job and you stay there. But you can't do that because you become, like the movie said, a dead soul. It is important for you to find whatever it is that you want to do in life, focus in on that and make your way to doing that on your everyday life. So when you wake up in the morning, you're not going to a job, you're going to a career. So in turns, you're never actually working. Even if you did the whole school thing and you got into a major and you got into it and you thought it was something you really wanted to do, and then when you got into the field, you realized, this ain't really for me. Take time for yourself, figure out what it is that you really want to do, and just work at it and apply yourself until you're able to get there. If you're constantly chasing your dreams, either you're going to not accomplish your goal and take a look back and be like, dang, I missed out on a lot of stuff chasing this dream. Or you're gonna sacrifice everything, get the dream, and then once you get there, realize, dang, I don't really have anybody genuinely to share this with. Chasing your career can't be your main goal. You have to make sure you're taking some time to smell the roses and to enjoy life with individuals that really truly mean something to you. And then if you start to get that anxiety, like, oh my God, I'm not gonna reach my goals, I'm not working hard enough, just take a deep breath, connect to your higher power, trust yourself, trust that you're gonna put in the work, and just watch the universe work its way out. And what's crazy is I found that when you let go, trust God, and you just move forward with the faith, knowing that you're gonna get your goal and knowing that you're gonna put the work in it every day, slowly but surely everything falls into place and it allows you to live your life. The dark cloud scenes in the movie, in my opinion, that was a great visualization of what depression is. Honestly, when individuals are depressed or when you're having those sad days, it really be those thoughts on the inside that are telling you not good enough, telling you you're not worthy, you know, all of this self-doubt. And it most of the time just be the individuals that's just telling themselves that all because they don't feel anything different. And just like the movie, how 22 turned into a different character when she was depressed. Individuals, when they're depressed, they project that in different ways. It could be sadness, it could be angry, super sensitive. They could be very passive, where they allow people to walk all over them and say whatever they want to say. But depression is real, and if you find yourself slipping down that hole where you're having a whole bunch of negative thoughts, or you feel like you're not going to be able to get through it, or you know, like, hey, I am depressed but I cannot seem to pull myself out of it, my advice would be take whatever strength that you have to try to connect to your higher power, pray, and surround yourself by stuff that inspires you. Most people say the cure for depression is happiness. I say that the cure for depression is inspiration, because that will make you excited. You can find inspiration from music, from a best friend, from whatever it is that you genuinely love. There's levels to it, because some people, when they're depressed, they still don't even find joy in the things that they normally like. But luckily for you, we are in 2021, which means you can definitely go to YouTube, type in some inspiration videos, and listen to people tell you inspirational things over and over and over again. And even if you don't believe it, continue to keep listening to it. Start repeating the different things that they're saying until you change those negative thoughts into positive thoughts, which will eventually uplift your mood and bring you out of your depression. That is definitely easier said than done, but it's definitely obtainable if you put your mind to it and try. And you know, if all else fails, just remind yourself, we're all humans. Everyone has bad days. Everybody has self-doubt. Everybody is just a human going through this earthly experience and that are trying to make the best versions of themselves. So just kind of keep that in mind. But what did you guys think of the movie? Please make sure that you drop down in the comment section below. What are some of the lessons that you took home? Like I said, as a parent or an older sibling or anyone who is older that's watching the movie with a younger individual, make sure you drive home some of these points so they really know that people really do project their own negativities on you. You have to know who you are and love who you are. Focus on what it is that you want to do outside of life, but at the same time, enjoy life, enjoy the experiences you have with the people that you love. While you're here, make sure you check out other videos from my catalog. I'll be back soon with a whole new video. Be blessed, and I'll check you guys out later.